That's the sound of learning that you'll hear around the world, 180 countries. That's the sound of learning, and I'll tell you what that means later on. Quick about us, I'm Johan, and I was part of the founding team of Kahoot, incorporated in Norway in 2012. We're a game-based learning platform, which we launched in September 2013. We have a global target market. As I said, we're in 180 countries. We are 25 employees. 10 months ago, we were 0 employees. We have about 10 to 15 consultants working with us. We're based mainly in London and Oslo, but we also have an office in Sydney and Austin. And for those interested, we are soft-funded through the Norwegian government, Seed, and the founders. So, this is something all of us know, play. It's how we learn. It's how we learn as human beings. It's how we learn as animals. And it's the only language we actually share between different races. So play is our first language. And it's a language nature gave us to be able to learn about surroundings and everything that's going on. It's the first thing we ever done. However, once you enter institutional learning, play is removed. Play is the thing we were given by nature to learn and remove it. And we've done it for as long as we've had institutional learning. And then technology came around, and we have this illusion that we've entered into the area of play again because we got technology, we got computers. But look at those kids. They have control of their play, but it's insular. It's focused just on themselves. So what Kahoot does is we're bringing back something that we all know from human beings, which is called a campfire moment. We're using game-based technology, network technology, and pedagogy to get kids at any age, we're talking kindergarten to military to elderly, using technology to learn. And what they do, and what you see in this image here, is they socialize. We haven't told them to gather around the screen. They do it by themselves because the way the platform is built, people intuitively start seeing each other, start seeing their teacher, and they create a level of trust. So basically what Kahoot is focused on how you learn, not what you learn. This is how simple it is. We started really complex with 3D games and really advanced things, and everything was based around this concept of the BlackBerry prayer. Everybody in big meetings, you must have known this, you looked down. The point for us was you have to look up. Because a very simple behavior you'll see in a classroom and any boardroom, or like you guys here, is when you look at me and I see you guys reacting and smiling, if you were playing Kahoot, I would get the feedback I need to be able to have a trusted learning environment. And once that happens and people push buttons, I also get real-time data. And real-time data I can use for formative assessment. Why are we taking tests and afterwards trying to figure out if the kid learned something? Why don't we do it live in the classroom? Why don't we do a formative test so the teacher gets the information they need there and then, like here in this lecture in a university in Norway, where the teacher then can actually change what is teaching on the spot to improve the outcome. And the outcome is amazing. We have teachers reporting amazing increasement in engagement. And when they have increased engagement, they have better data because the data is live and it comes straight in. So what are we? We're a platform for users to unleash their creativity. Huh? Yes, actually what we've done is we developed a tool which is for your mind, your hand, which everyone does, and then we've done something unique. We're also designing for the heart. This is where the play comes back in. That's our emotional language. So what we're doing is, once you've played a game of Kahoot, you're very interested in creating one. The teachers create the Kahoot, but after the kids have played, they want to make a Kahoot. That's where deep learning happens. That's what we have at the moment with millions of students creating content for the platform. We don't make anything ourselves. So we set out to create a brand with a license to teach. What we now are is a global education brand for the way people learn today. And it's so simple. We just engage the kids in making their own learning content. And we enable peer-to-peer learning, and then teachers are creating teaching content for other teachers. They can duplicate and they can share. This is, for those interested in numbers, this is our accumulated unique players from launch to now. So we reached 50 million plus unique learners around the globe. Predominantly, that is in the United States. The breakdown is similar like this. 13 million of those are active. This is by May. 1 million teachers are signed up, creating content on the platform. That is, as far as I know, more than Khan Academy, who's been around since 2007. 2.5 million of those Kahoots, the learning games, are public for others to share, duplicate, and apply as they want. And 230 million questions with 2 billion answers are given. So obviously, we're picking up a lot of real-time data that the teachers can utilize there and then in the classroom. That has a huge effect on the teaching outcome. This is the global reach, so predominantly US, Europe, Israel, and Australia and New Zealand is our current target market. Countries very comfortable with English. But we do have Kahoots in 180 different countries. Now let's compare with a non-educational brand, but someone who are in a space we're interested in. This is from the States. These are Google search trends. And within a very short time period, we're within 50% of the search trends of Spotify. And Spotify have had news headlines, we have pure organic growth, and remember, we're in the classroom. How do we compare to some of the other platforms out there which are doing well? Well, look at Udemy or Quizlet. We're slowly catching up to them, and the way our use case is, we're not really directly competing with Quizlet, but we're in the same space. We're trying to solve the same problems. We are a tool for teaching in the classroom. Our disruption is not about tearing down the school system. It's about enabling institutional learning and giving the teachers who have all these kids together in the classroom a way to maximize that situation. Because the school is not going to go away, the classroom is not going to go away, but we can do damn much better in the way we're utilizing the time together as social beings. So you might wonder, how does Kahoot spread? What is the thing we've done? When we talk about play and emotions and all those things, it's really simple. We allow students to express epic wins. Our students do like that. So does our teachers. They do like that. And tell you, if I'm standing here and you guys are all going, ooh, damn, that's satisfying. You're all now going to look, I'm crazy, trust me. I'll show you a video of what that looks like. But I'll also pay attention to the sound. The music I was telling you about, that you actually have sound in the classroom, trust me, that's a disruption. I know it's sad, but it's true. Normally, sound in teaching is negative. With a platform that gives you real-time information, you can have some sound and standing on tables as you want. And it looks like this. Unfortunately, I should have a sound. They're waiting for their answers. They're waiting for their answers. They're wondering. That's someone who just got an equation right. Now, if that doesn't inspire a teacher and other people, then I don't know. And trust me, that is what happens all the time, every time. So for us, we call it loud learning. And when you can give that with data, winner takes all. So if you're interested, learn to play a Get Kahoot. Trust me, there's enough of people interested in money in this platform, not investing as us, but Norway's head of the Norwegian bank, he's using this globally for all his staff. So if it works in a bank, it definitely works in kindergarten. Thank you.